They were pre-approved, already house hunting, but their budget was entirely wrong. Why? Because nobody looked at their documents. So I recently worked with a couple from Ottawa who own a rental property and their primary residence. They're actually looking to do a move-up buy and move into a larger house for their growing family. This couple was doing everything right. They budget for childcare costs. They're saving pretty aggressively for retirement over and above what their work is providing for them. They also have a really healthy emergency fund. So they felt comfortable with the bank pre-approval and they went out to house hunting. So this couple came to me for a second opinion because they saw me online. It's working. And they wanted to ensure that they had held their fixed rate because they knew that fixed rates were going up as a result of what was happening in the bond yield market. So anywho, we're doing the pre-approval, the rate hold, and I request some documents. Now they tell me at this time that the bank actually hadn't even gone through their documents. They of course had access to their credit and to their current bank accounts, but they didn't see anything else. Red flag. Here's why. The rental property that these folks owned was actually coming up for renewal. And now that bank didn't hold the mortgage for that rental property. So they didn't know that in the midst of this pre-approval, that mortgage had been renewed into a higher interest rate and a higher payment, which means the debt ratios that these folks are holding look really different now than pre-renewal on that rental property. This meant that their budget was completely off. Get through the pre-approval, I give them their final budget, they know what their maximum purchase price is and what their comfort offer is that's associated with the monthly payment that they want. Turns out this budget is a little bit different from the one that they had previously received from the bank because things had changed. So eventually the bank would have found out that that payment on the rental unit is a little bit higher due to the mortgage renewal, but that only would have been after we had an accepted offer in hand. Now listen, I'm not saying that the banks are bad. I work with the banks. I love the banks, but they just have a different process than I do. They do their document review on the back end while I do mine up front to ensure that you don't have your heart broken when you're out house hunting. And even further to that, it makes sure that you are confident in offering on any property because you know that you can afford it. So if you want to chat about a pre-approval or what documents you would need to get it done, go ahead and book my call calendar at my link.